Salut tout le monde, ça faisait longtemps. Donc on va continuer Game of Thrones du coup, hein. J'avais bien aimé moi la première premier stream que j'avais fait, donc je vais continuer. D'autant plus que l'épisode 1 n'est pas terminé, donc au moins pouvoir terminer l'épisode 1. On est peut-être pas loin de la fin, hein. J'ai pas regardé de Solus ni quoi que ce soit, donc je sais pas du tout. Je pense qu'il en reste quand même encore un petit peu. Donc sans plus tarder, on continue le premier épisode.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing. It's more than a little intimidating.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. But at least it's over now.
C'est facile à
Lady
dire.
Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah?
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour, which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
You'll get us in trouble.
We're just having some fun.
Bah non, faut pas déconner avec
Perhaps
ça.
Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him. And he's always
Wow.
treated Lady Marjorie well. Which is more than you can say for his mother.
Je vais te
I'd
prendre.
be willing to marry, but not Joffrey.
Si t'as vu Game of Thrones, tu sais
Well,
que tu veux
I
te
would
marier avec
marry
Geoffrey.
him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing? Well? Sarah?
We're sorry, my lady. We were just having fun.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira.
Ah bon, vraiment? Waouh. Je
I'm
me
just
rappelle
glad
pas
it's
la
over.
même chose.
King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
Oui, je pense.
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly. You were brave agreeing to obey the Boltons. That cannot have been easy. I know you must fear what Lord Bolton might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Allez. On tente.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
Allez, elle peut rester. C'est peut-être une erreur monumentale, mais bon.
Go on.
Rams... Oh là, 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 ma mère a besoin de votre aide.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
I will forever be in your debt.
C'est pas
My
forcément une bonne idée,
family
mais
will forever be in your debt.
je prends des risques de ouf là. L'esclave.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Vous êtes adoré par le roi? Ouais.
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother.
C'est pour lui brosser le poil dans le...
Ramsay
Enfin,
Snow will arrive at
brosser dans le sens
Ironrath
du
within the
poil.
week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
J'ai toujours l'impression d'être sur le fil, de prendre des décisions et tout d'un coup ça va partir en vrille.
Seven hells. Let's play a little game, shall we? Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat? Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets, but the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father is the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh! Listen. There.
Je vais me faire griller. Oh non. Oh non.
Hear that? I know I heard something.
Si je cours, je me fais griller. Voilà. J'ai bien fait.
Never mind.
C'était sûr.
We've wasted enough time already.
Je me serais fait repérer direct si j'avais couru, alors que là j'avais un... Bon, c'était un risque, mais... Ça valait le coup de tenter. De toute façon, sinon j'aurais fait quoi? Je me serais fait tuer en fait. Ça aurait été un game over. Ça servait à
Bloody
rien.
hell.
S'occuper. Ok.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
And what will they call me?
That is for you to define as the new Lord. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Ah, il va falloir que je choisisse, comme par hasard.
Move. Summon the Lord. We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
Lord Ethan. Missed it.
Why did you kick this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Why did you do it?
Because I've no wish to die. Yes, my lord, I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks true.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy, go.
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
Bon, allez, je vais être
Most of us
conciliant.
won't even live to see it.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a
Ah
thief's
bah non,
fee.
je vais pas le tuer.
3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
The men
is.
need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
He's a thief!
You can send him to the war.
Leave the man alone! Show him mercy, my lord! He stole from us!
Ah oui, c'est une bonne idée ça. On va tous les envoyer vers le mur dès qu'il y en a un qui...
I will decide.
Send him to the wall!
Bon, déjà, on va pas le tuer.
He's a thief!
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord.
Oh.
Please, my lord.
Prendre 3 doigts.
My family depends on me.
Ah, ou la grâce. J'hésite. La grâce.
Our house tends to its people. See, this man is paid and his family is fed.
Lord Ethan, you are truly a merciful and noble lord.
My lord, this man is a criminal. A brazen thief.
Il reste un Forester.
He still serves House Forester and deserves our protection.
He's a rat in our grain stores.
My lord, we must speak about our gold reserves. Soon.
My lord, I thank you for the mercy you've shown me. I will never forget my debt to you and to this house. That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course. It can weigh on any lord.
It's a lord's duty, so I did it.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom and experience.
But Maester, that is what the small council is for.
My lord, you of all people should know that too many voices muddy the message. That is why there is one lord above all. And so there must be one advisor above the rest. There are two capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your sentinel will wear this for all to see.
Thank you for your counsel, Maester.
It is my duty. Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Ah mais oui, du coup, faut que je parle aux deux d'abord. Ça, ce sera certainement pas lui, clairement. Et lui, je sais pas. J'adore parce que dans tous les jeux Telltale, t'as ça en fait. Un objet, un plan sur l'objet, en quelques secondes, avec un petit travelling avant, un petit zoom, et pas de dialogue. Ah bah là pareil.
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember. I mean, I could never forget. But, oh, you know, don't you?
You honor Roderick with this. He was a strong one.
He was. Yeah. Someday, I'll have a real one.
Bon, il était
But
pas
not
très
like that
motivé pour
one.
taper lui.
Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man. Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them. Enemies. Talia told me what it means.
Rules mean nothing if we don't enforce them. It doesn't matter if he's good or bad. You can't steal. That's a rule.
Well, I say he was bad. Bad men killed Father and Roderick. They need someone to hurt them back. Even worse. I want a real sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Bah il promet lui.
Are you holding a sword or a turkey leg?
Il promet. Attention. Zoom avant vers la herse. Non, ah non, non, c'est un changement. Bon, je me suis fait avoir. J'ai été trop malin. Enfin, j'ai fait trop le malin. Alors, blablabla, y a rien. Donc là, on va parler à l'autre. Et Malcolm. Lui, clairement, on va pas lui confier le rôle. Hein.
Come on! What did I say? Swords up, slash right, parry, again. Sword up, swing left, parry. Wrong. I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice.
Je vais même pas lui dire.
What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weakened.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And I'll be sure to watch out for more deserters. After today, I suspect there'll be more to come.
Oui.
Yes, my lord.
Ah non. Moi je donne pas le bracelet. Bon attends.
I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority, and made you look weak to the White Hills. I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud. Seeing you make good choices as a young lord.
I haven't made my decision yet, but I appreciate your opinion.
So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
Là, il était plus sympa, mais le fait qu'il critique l'autre, j'aime pas trop. Même pas du tout. Donc Duncan. Nourriture. J'aurais fait le tour là après. Ouais. Mestre. Alors le maître, c'est lui que je dois voir quand j'ai pris ma décision. Si je dis pas de bêtises. Je vais aller voir lui. Voilà, comme d'habitude, le plan qui sert à rien. Regardez. C'est dommage, mais bon.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow, at first light.
Uncle, why are you packing? You're not going somewhere, are you?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
Ok, je serai conciliant.
She's my mother. Of course I'll be gentle.
I know you will. You're good-hearted, my lord. That is your true strength.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job.
Non.
He'd be a fine choice. And I'd trust him.
Pourquoi on est aussi sûr?
Sir Royland is the man you want.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you. Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the war without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
Well, I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please. Tell me.
Que ferais-tu?
What do you suggest I do?
You must be strong, decisive. You are the lord of this house. Remember.
You're just as capable as Asher or Roderick ever were. I know it. I only wish you did too.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Ah, mais sauf qu'elle a pas vraiment donné d'argument. Je suis pas plus avancé, moi. Est-ce que... Oh, j'en sais rien. C'est vrai que Duncan, ça serait que des conseils alors qu'on est en guerre. Blablabla. Bla bla. Je sais pas.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure.
Pourquoi les gens meurent-ils?
It doesn't look good.
How bad is it? How long could we hold the house?
We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times.
Ouais, mais
the last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
I trust you to make the right decision.
We'll have to take food from the small folk and hope they can fend for themselves. If the house falls, they'd all be worse for it. I'll see to the arrangements, my lord.
Bah, j'aurais dû décider, mais bon. Alors du coup, je sais pas... Je sais pas si je le prends lui. On va voir comment il parle.
Duncan.
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
What do you think of Sir Royland? Do you trust him?
He's a fine warrior, my lord. But he's nowhere near ready to serve as sentinel. I do not trust him. He's likely to lose his temper and get us all killed. And at the worst possible time.
C'est pas faux.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Le problème, c'est qu'en fait, tous les deux, ils se critiquent, en fait. Oh là là.
Do it like you mean it.
Je sais pas. Et si j'allais voir l'autre, là? Je vais lui reparler. Je vais peut-être faire une grosse erreur, mais bon. Ah bah.
Maester?
Yes, Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
What is it you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The
J'ai
wood may be
demandé son
black,
point de
but
vue,
I
hein,
see
ça a rien à
gold.
voir.
An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? We could ransom ourselves. You can hardly put a price on your own life, or the lives of those you love.
How much do we have to give, Maester?
From here to Wolfswood Creek and then across the next 2 ridges, it should be enough to satisfy Ramsay Snow, I imagine. Bloodlust can often be sated by gifts and gold.
Ah ouais, mais non, attends. C'est quoi ça? Entrée. Ah non! Non, 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 non. J'ai peur que ça annule...
My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Ah. Je sais pas, 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 je sais pas. Allez.
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Le militaire là, j'ai pas trop envie de le choisir. Mais si je choisis l'autre, j'ai peur qu'il soit trop mou. Franchement, je sais pas. Et puis surtout, je sais pas de quelles conséquences ça peut avoir.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Honnêtement, je sais pas. Je sais pas. J'ai pas envie de prendre lui. C'est quoi ça à gauche? Hein? Attends, pourquoi ça va complètement à droite? Ah oui, d'accord. Ok. J'ai envie de le donner à lui, mais j'ai peur que ça soit une mauvaise décision. Allez,
Duncan Tuttle, you will be my sentinel.
Tuttle? This is reckless.
Et voilà, je m'en fais un ennemi.
Has made his choice.
Je vais me faire un ennemi.
I will not disappoint you, my lord.
I
Now,
hope so.
Sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
Our scouts say he's only a day's ride from here, with no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You'd gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls. Ignore Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the bloody small council. Lord Ethan deserves to hear from all of us.
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Sir
whoa.
Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
Mother, what do you recommend we do?
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it. It's too dangerous to do otherwise.
Oh, je suis pas trop d'accord. Faut pas non plus.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
The wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
En fait, moi je serais d'avis d'utiliser la diplomatie et si ça marche pas, on se bat. Mais le problème, c'est que je peux pas choisir un ordre. Donc on va aller à la mort, on va utiliser la diplomatie.
My new sentinel favors a certain approach and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival. Invite him into this hall, and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
Oh non, mais non. Ah putain. Non, j'inviterai Ramsay. Je suis désolé, je vais pas le faire attendre aux portes. C'est juste.
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
C'est juste.
A wise move, my lord.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
That's enough, Royland. Lord Ethan has given his command.
How many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me, my lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
J'adore parce qu'à chaque fois j'impose.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall, and we will not offer our ironwood.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
My lord, I have fought for this family for many years. Do not forget that.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back?
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
But won't he be Lord if he returns? Do you want him to take my place?
Of course not. He has no interest in such things. And that's not what I want either. Asher is volatile. But that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious. But you were in danger, and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities. But you do not have that anger inside you. It's something we could use.
I'm not like that, but I don't need to be, do I?
No, but you need someone who is standing beside you.
Lui.
I'm trying to do what's best for this family. What this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Bon. Ok.
Fine. Malcolm will go to
Okay,
Essos
maman.
and bring Asher back.
Thank you, Ethan.
On peut pas dire
I'm
que j'ai pas
glad
été
you will let me
conciliant.
do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Alors, une clé. Il n'y a pas 40 choix de toute façon. C'est la clé ou le sceau de la maison Tyrell. On va examiner les deux. Je sais pas si c'est pas mieux que je prenne la clé. C'est trop tard. Prendre le seau, reposer le seau. Qu'est-ce que ça change? Moi, je vais le prendre. Faut pas oublier, hein, c'est censé être un point and click. On ramasse tout ce qu'on trouve. Allez, on prend la clé aussi. C'est la fête.
Marjorie?
Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you'd want to know.
Thank you.
Mira, look. The other day when you asked Lady Marjorie for help, I only spoke out of fear for her. I want to help you if there's anything I can do. Your poor family. I can't imagine how you must feel.
You're sweet to offer, Sarah. Thank you.
Lady Marjorie is always saying how important friends and allies are in King's Landing. Just know, I will be here for you if you ever... My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
Est-ce que tout va bien? On va faire gentil là.
Are you all right, my lady?
Oula.
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family.
Eh merde.
I'll need this mended.
Gods.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him. He wouldn't even speak to me when I left him.
What can I do to make this better, my lady?
There's nothing you can do, Mira.
Understand, it was my mother's plan, not mine. I just hope you can find some way to forgive me.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Mais elle l'avait pas fait déjà avant? Elle avait dit qu'elle le ferait.
Milady.
Si, elle l'a fait puisqu'ils étaient au courant que... Ouais.
Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
How long have you been waiting there?
Not long. I was just passing by when I saw you emerge from Lady Marjorie's room. I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
Comment pourrais-tu m'aider?
How can you help me? My problems can't be solved by what you might overhear.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully I've proven I can be useful to you.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who...
Oh la coupure de
be willing
musique.
to help you.
C'est qui lui? Tu es bizarre toi.
Where's Sir Royland? He should be here.
Ah,
The
il a
man values
commencé à bouder.
pride more than honor. We'll do without him. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men stand ready to act if needed.
Nous y arriverons.
Our plan is a good one.
On est
It will
optimiste.
work so long as everyone does their part.
J'y crois pas une seule seconde, mais bon. Oh, puis en plus il y a l'autre. Oh non.
Isn't this a lovely pile of timber?
Oh non, 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 non.
Not the place I'd want to be if there was a
Je
fire.
sais plus comment il s'appelle.
Ironwood is near impervious to flame, my lord.
Is it?
May I introduce Lord Ramsay of House Bolton, son of Roose Bolton? Although a bastard,
la vache.
Lord Ramsay has the full authority of
Thank
the
you,
Warden
Lord.
of the...
That's enough.
Oh, c'est lui Ramsay. Oh non, c'est lui qui a torturé.
Who is this little boy? Is he lost?
Lord Ramsay, welcome to Ironrath.
Aren't you the little lord? Lord Whitehall told me you were young, but this... Look at you.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Va falloir
Let me
être
guess.
ferme avec lui.
Forrester Ironwood.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much. Don't know what's so special about it.
Your father will appreciate it, I hope. Our ironwood is highly sought after.
My father is not so easily impressed. Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn...
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently. Look at that. More foresters.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
Alerte pédophile. Ouais.
We really must focus on the business at hand.
What is it you want, Lord Ramsay?
What do I want? Everything. Nothing. We'll see. First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal. I want you to show me.
My lord.
Allez, on va s'agenouiller.
Ha! That wasn't so hard now, was it? Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
You needn't worry. Your father will have what he needs.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust her, Forrester. They murdered our men.
It was a Forrester squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton. Yet your man lived.
He was within his right. They killed his family.
His right? He killed a loyal soldier in my father's army. Then you welcomed me into your hall like a proper lord. hoping I wouldn't linger outside long enough to notice your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone.
Oh non. Oh non, non, non.
The Whitehills will be taking control of your Ironwood from this day
Eh
forward.
merde.
What? The Ironwood? But...
That is our livelihood.
Then you'd better well find another fucking job.
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't? We are talking about trees. You grow them.
Nous sommes de vrais artisans, tiens.
We have loyal craftsmen who make the finest weapons. The Whitehills have no such craftsmen. Do you want ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point.
Ah, c'est bon ça.
We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath? That we cannot abide. Ethan!
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
This will cause more trouble, not less.
Not for me.
Oh là 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 là.
You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
You have no right. Whitehills have no place here.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Duncan, don't.
Look at this, little Forester. You're not frightened, are you?
No,
Lord
no,
Ramsay,
no, 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 no,
please.
no, no.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Ah, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother. I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
We have more to discuss, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well.
You've gone too far, Lord Ramsay. I demand you let her go.
Ça va pas changer grand chose. Oh.
Aren't you
Ça
the
marchait.
great lord?
Oh, il a voulu faire de la preuve. What?
What have you done?
But I don't want a brave lord.
C'est une blague.
Far too much trouble.
Ethan! Ethan! No! No!
Even though he did bend the knee.
My son.
I think we've come to an understanding.
Oh, gosh.
I certainly feel better about all this.
What have you done?
However, the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your ward.
No!
Kill him if they give you any trouble.
Brian!
Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help him!
Fetch the maester quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
Mother!
Stop!
Don't let him take me!
Let it go!
Stop them! No, please! Ryan,
Stop
please!
it!
Let me go! Ryan! Do something!
Ethan? My son.
Oh la vache. Votre histoire, c'est la fin du premier épisode. Je serais curieux de voir si j'avais choisi l'autre. Et si j'avais été plus ferme, est-ce qu'il serait mort ou pas?
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all.
Je pense
He
qu'il serait mort quand
saved
même.
Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader.
Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you did it without flinching.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties. Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again, our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
Je m'attendais. C'est hors ligne. Oui, effectivement, je suis hors ligne. Je m'attendais vraiment pas à ça, quoi. Maximiser, créer... Oui, bah, on connaît. Hein. Eh non, désolé, j'ai pas de compte. Alors, du coup, épisode 2. Eh ouais. Et là, on a terminé l'épisode 1. J'ai encore un peu de temps. Donc on va commencer l'épisode 2. Allez. Previously on Game of Thrones.
These are dark days, I fear.
Good break!
The North Grove must never be lost.
You're sending him to the wall? The boy's done nothing wrong.
The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now.
Duncan, I've decided to name you as my sentinel.
I'm just worried about my family.
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family.
Are you willing to risk an alliance with the Crown?
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion.
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
We don't want Whitehill men within these walls.
You can be my highborn ward.
I demand you let her go.
Ethan.
No!
Don't let them take me!
My son.
Oh, c'est très beau. Franchement, graphiquement, j'aime beaucoup. Je trouve qu'il est vraiment cool. Les textures sont pas ultra détaillées, mais ça passe très très bien. C'est stylisé. Asher.
Whoa, it's just me, Beska.
Took you long enough. Your ale's getting warm. Or warmer, I should say. You can stop pacing. They'll be here soon.
Si j'ai envie de tourner en rond.
It's chaos out there since the Master's fled.
This place could use a good cleaning. I complained to the owner, except he's probably dead.
This stuff is weak compared to Northern Ale.
Oui, voilà, là c'est bien, il y a du monologue. C'est pas juste je regarde un objet pendant.
Nice having the place to ourselves, though.
Ah, bah voilà, tu vois, elle parle en plus. Parfait. Voilà, ça c'est mieux.
Is that wine? Or blood?
Taste it and find out.
On a vraiment. Vas-y, je vais goûter.
It's
Ouais.
blood.
Ah mince. Ah ouais, ok, d'accord.
Only a forester brings his axe all the way to Essos. Wicked little thing, though.
Looks like we weren't the first to rough up the place. Fragrant. This place probably used to be nice.
I know. Woman sellsword, 4 years fighting by your side and you still can't get over it. Come on, Asher, quit staring, let's get drinking.
Ok, c'est bon, j'arrive.
Ale. It goes in yellow, comes out yellow. Waste time even drinking it, if you ask me.
Considering we found it in an abandoned tavern, it's not bad.
They smell off to you?
It's the only thing in Yunkai that doesn't.
I know. It's a filthy haven for thieves, murderers, and other deadly bastards. You should feel right at home. I know I do. May we drink, thieve, and fight until the end.
I'll drink to that.
You'll drink to anything.
Alcoolique.
Another round?
Have you forgotten about our honored and exalted guest? Go see if he's still breathing.
Oula.
How's he doing? We need him alive to collect his bounty. After that...
Remind me again, what's this fat pig fucker's name?
Bazak Zog... something or other. Don't care, really. So long as we get our gold.
Ah, d'accord. On est des chasseurs de primes.
800 gold dragons for capturing him. Lucky we caught him trying to flee Yunkai.
Lucky for us. Not so lucky for him.
We should find more former slave masters with bounties on their heads.
I don't need any more naked fat men in my life, thank you.
They say only the poor know how to really spend money. We'll buy the finest wines, the best whores, sleep in a bed without fleas. Sounds nice, doesn't it?
Who needs the best whores when the bad ones are so much more fun?
I knew I liked you for a reason. My point is, with enough coin we could do anything. Go anywhere.
I could afford passage back to Westeros. To Ironrath. I've heard nothing from my family in years.
You mean go home? They treated you like shit there. Kicked you out because you fell in love with a girl from the wrong damn house.
Gwyn.
A man doesn't choose who he loves. Your family should understand that. Westeros and its bloody houses. Who fucking cares? It's all an excuse to tell everyone else what to do.
They're still my family. My brothers and sisters. They had nothing to do with it.
I suppose that's true. Just remember, we have a good thing here. And any moment now, we're gonna be rich. Let's make a toast. To all of us deadly bastards.
À la famille.
To family.
I'm sure I'd agree if I'd ever had one.
Ah, j'ai
That
foiré.
drunk, are you?
Sorry.
C'est bon. J'ai un peu trop anticipé en fait.
Besker? I thought freed slaves put the bounty on Bazak.
They did. With his own gold.
So why are the fucking Lost Legion here?
Is that Tazal? From the Volantis job?
Maybe he's forgotten about that.
You! I told you if I saw you again...
Tizal! Isn't it funny how life brings old friends together?
I'd cut your fucking throats!
Allez, provoque.
It's good to see you too, Tazal.
Where is he?
Where's who?
Here. 400 dragons.
They must be working for the Wise Masters.
And that's all you're getting.
The bounty is 800.
You get 4. It's more than you deserve.
Give us 800 and you can have him.
Don't be an asshole now. We're all sellswords here.
We are nothing like you. The Lost Legion are the blood of all Valyria. And we are done taking orders from whimpering pigs.
Bloody hell!
And we're done with you too.
Vladadiri Zombazi. Doebi me.
Don't talk to my men.
Tazal, what the hell have you done?
You two are going to be useful to me for once.
Not bloody likely.
The Wise Masters will hear how Asher Forrester kidnapped the venerable Bezak. How he wouldn't take less than 800 gold dragons. So he killed Bezak instead.
Me?
Luckily, we were there to deliver swift justice.
So you steal the money and we get the blame.
Ponteos en as! Pojos me nomi jahos kisikas!
Oh là 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 là, jouer cool, provoquer, retourner la table. Retourner la table.
All right, who dies first? Who wants to dance on the end of my sword?
Kill them, now!
No, that's more like it.
Here's one.
Come on! Sicuri non pasmi! Tobidaor!
You owe me one.
C'est vrai. Ouais, il tombe.
This is for Volantis!
Bester!
Fuck you, Ash!
Oh! Oh non! Oh. Putain, j'y étais presque. C'est bon.
Fuck you, Ash! Fazal! Gosti marquites! Obrenis! Ilibonios! Oh! Oh!
Bon, une chose est
You know
sûre,
what this reminds me of?
That brothel in Norvos.
ils sont pas lésinés sur la violence et au moins c'est... H.
You kill me, and the Lost Legion won't stop until you and your friend are dead.
Lui par contre on va en faire quelqu'un de sympa mais qui hésite pas à tuer. Cool mais qui n'hésite pas à tuer.
Asher!
What in all the gods of fire and fuck?
Who the fuck is he?
My uncle.
That ended well.
More on their way.
We need to go.
Come on.
Pas mal.
Malcolm!
Damn them.
I have to keep moving.
Malcolm, stop!
Asher, I'm glad I found you, my boy. It's been far too long.
What are you doing here?
Your brother Ethan sent me. I'm here to bring you home.
Ça tombe bien, tu comptais y aller. Oh, générique. Bon bah franchement, j'aime bien. Ça faisait longtemps que j'avais pas fait un jeu Telltale. Très longtemps. Je sais même pas les derniers, je sais plus ce que j'avais fait. Fables, je crois. Enfin, je sais même plus comment c'est. Enfin non, c'était l'adaptation du comics Fables. Je sais plus comment ça s'appelle. Et ça. Ah non. Le dernier que j'ai fait, c'est les Batman. Je crois que c'est les Batman. Batman Enemy Within. Je sais plus de quand ça date. Mais c'était cool. Ceux-là, ils étaient vraiment pas mal aussi. J'avais beaucoup aimé. Parce que tu avais l'aspect enquête de Batman qui était très présent. Et le scénario était pas mal du tout. Roderick. Ah, Roderick, il est pas mort.
Not long now. Damn foresters. Totally so fucking far away.
Oh la vache.
That's far enough.
I come from the twins bearing the dead of House Forrester. Lordly types from the looks of them.
All right, we'll take them.
Well, they're not free, are they? How much are you paying for them?
Sir Royland.
You again. What have you got this time? Some poor peasant dressed up like a lord? A stable boy in Bannerman's clothes?
I am Ralph.
You did this at Duskendale. And you have the fucking stones to try it again?
No,
This house has suffered the loss of many good men. And you dare come here claiming to have Forrester dead?
They're Forrester. Look at the colours.
A fine trick. I'm sure you expected to be paid handsomely for... Leave. Now.
Fine. I'll dump them in the river then.
You come back here again, you won't be leaving. You got that?
I heard you. Lousy sheep fucker.
I'm sorry, sir.
Don't worry yourself.
Seven out.
What is it, sir?
This one's still alive. You there? Who are you?
Could you smell?
Roderick? Roderick! By the gods, it is you!
Sir?
Fetch the maester, hurry!
Fetch the maester!
Roderick!
Il est peut-être pas si mal que ça, l'autre. J'aurais dû le choisir. Oula. Opération à cœur ouvert. Oh la vache. Ouais. C'est pas du trafic d'organes, ça, plutôt
My lord, you should not be awake. The milk of the poppy. Drink. Come now. Drink, my lord. That's it.
Roderick!
My lady, I am at a very delicate moment in the surgery.
Please, I want to see my son.
How is he? Will he live? Only if you let me finish my work.
Let him.
Sir, my lady, I must insist that you leave.
No. Roderick, what have they done to you?
These wounds would have killed any other man. As it is, he may never walk again.
Roderick? What's wrong with him?
He drank the milk of the poppy.
Please don't leave me. Not yet.
Mais laissez-moi tranquille, laissez-le terminer, c'est pas vrai ça. Ils sont tous collés sur moi là. Laissez-moi me reposer un peu là.
I haven't heard that one before. It's nice.
Roderick, thank the gods. Brother, I thought I lost you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. Are you all right?
You're stronger than when I left.
2 years is a long time. How bad is it?
Bah, tu vois pas, non, c'est...
Maester Tengrin says your leg may never fully heal. And your face.
Je n'ai pas l'air bien.
Oh, you're telling me I don't look good?
I wouldn't dare.
Roderick, there's something you need to know. Ethan is dead.
Ethan?
Bruce Bolton's bastard came here and threatened to take me away. Ethan demanded he let me go. And that monster put a blade through his throat. Like it was nothing. Ethan? How could this happen to him?
We'll make Ramsay pay for what he did. I promise.
Good. We're planning to honor Ethan in the Grove, alongside Father. And now Mother wants me to write this song for the funeral. I can't.
No, T. You're stronger than that.
It's been chaos here since he died.
We have White Hill soldiers stationed in our courtyard. Even the small folk don't feel safe.
Ah oui, c'est vrai qu'il y a des...
You need to show everyone who this house belongs to.
Laisse-moi m'occuper d'eux.
You need to let me worry about that.
We're all worried. I know you still need time to heal,
I'll
but
be fine, Talia.
the council's meeting in the Great Hall right now, actually. Nobody expects you there, but if you think you're ready...
I want to go.
Can you even stand? They could use your leadership.
Mais bien sûr. Allez, je vais
But if you're
essayer.
not ready...
Je suis gentil.
I guess we'll see.
I missed you, brother. You can do this, Roderick. I know you can. Roderick!
Est-ce que c'est parce que j'ai lâché, j'aurais dû laisser appuyer peut-être? Ou alors c'était volontaire, je sais pas.
Why'd you do that?
I won't let anyone see you like this. Not when the house appears so weak already.
I was rolled in on a corpse, Cat. The damage is done.
But you're the lord of the house now.
Certes.
You must appear strong, solid. You can't do that on the floor. It's a long way to the Great Hall. We can't risk you falling where others can see. Take my hand. Let me help you.
Thank you, Talia.
Ready? That's it.
Allez, on insiste. Cette fois-ci, je laisse appuyer. On sait jamais.
Everyone will be so glad to see you up. Though, I think you'll find that much has changed.
Bah déjà, il y a eu des morts. Wow! Garrett. Ah oui, c'est vrai que Garrett a été envoyé au mur. Quelle punition.
The wall. Always wanted to see it, but not like this. Castle Black. So this is the seat of the Night's Watch.
Recruits at the gate! New arrival, is it?
Another one for Frostfinger.
On a horse, no less.
Looks like it was built by giants, doesn't it? You're new, here to take the black. Because you got that look about you.
I need to speak to the Lord Commander.
We, don't have one right now. It's Frostfinger you want. He'll get you sorted out.
Which one's Frostfinger?
That grizzled old prune over there. Says us new recruits are all dead men. But don't let him scare you. That's just his way. You seem nice. That's not so good round here.
Okay.
Mr. Chancellor. You fight like a girl. A worldling girl, maybe.
Ah, on peut pas.
Teach him a lesson. Oh, I'll teach him.
Ah ouais, non, en fait, c'est en terrain encore back. Les crows. L'escalier, ça sera après. De toute façon, je vais pas pouvoir aller bien loin. J'ai l'impression qu'on est bloqué à droite.
What's in these barrels?
It's pitch. Dump it off the wall and it'll burn the wildlings down to their fucking bones.
Sauvageons.
Huh. It's warm.
Ok, bah je pense que j'ai plus rien d'autre à faire.
You recruits. You come, you train, you fight, you die. Who are you, boy?
I am your worst nightmare. Je suis Garrett.
I'm Gary Tuttle, nephew to Duncan Tuttle, Castellan of Ironrath.
Garrett Tuttle of Ironrath. And how does a Castellan's nephew get himself sent to the wall? You thief. A raper. You abandon your post? Or do you just fancy dying someplace cold?
That's none of your business.
You're a Castle Black boy. Every last wart on your freezing cold ass is my business now. You arrive on horseback, wearing a soldier's livery. I know exactly who you are, Garrett Tuttle.
Sir?
From Duncan Tuttle, Castellan of House Forrester.
My uncle wrote to the Night's Watch.
He goes on for a bit, but then he asks us to make you a ranger. As if it's a knighthood. So you see, Tuttle, I know all about you. And yes, it is my business, all of it. The sooner you learn that, the better.
Si vous le dites.
If you say so.
I do. Now then, we'll start your training in the morning. For today, you need a cot and a cloak.
Understood.
Oh, and Tuttle, sooner or later, the Night's Watch will be your death. When it comes, try to make it quick.
Charmant le monsieur.
And last we'd heard, Asher was in Slaver's Bay. So Malcolm caught a ship headed for...
I heard they took him off a corpse cart. And he's missing his arms and legs.
Pour toi, tu vas t'en prendre une, toi.
At least he can still eat and shit.
The White Hill soldiers are drunk again. And we have too few men to handle them.
Let's just get to the Great Hall.
Well, I say he's dead. And they've dressed up some peasant in his place.
Fill me up, would you? And bring us some salted pork while you're at it.
Fill yourself up, you lazy fuck. Line's almost... Is that him?
Has to be, doesn't it?
He's hideous.
Merci.
He's a bloody had a run-in with
he's
Walder
leaning on a
Frey.
girl. Should have buried him with the corpses. Foresters are cursed.
But who gives a toss?
Real
Don't let
shame
go of
about
your
your leg,
sister now.
Lord.
What a disgrace to his house.
We have business in the Great Hall.
Go round.
What? Ne me testez pas.
You don't want to test me. Is that right? Because you look pretty sad to me. I wonder what's weaker. Your legs? Or this house?
I am the lord of this house.
I am the lord of this house, and you will move.
Voilà, dans ta gueule. Allez, bouge!
Go on then, my lord.
Oh, je le sens pas, lui. La prochaine fois, rappelez-moi de le tuer.
Let's go.
It's ridiculous. You're treating them like guests.
The wine keeps their wits dull.
It makes us look weak.
Both of you, please.
So you'd rather they riot?
Duncan, you're a damn fool sometimes.
It doesn't matter what you think. I was chosen as sentinel. My lords.
Ah, va falloir que je rechoisisse. Va falloir que je rechoisisse.
Roderick. My boy. Come, join us.
Lady Talia, you should have told us the Lord needed help.
T'inquiète, tout va bien.
It's
Maintenant
good.
que je suis là, vous allez tous me
It's good to see you
servir.
awake, Lord Roderick. We didn't expect you so soon.
Vous
The
allez
Maester
arrêter vos
said it would
conneries.
be weeks before you were walking, if you walked again at all.
It was highly probable. I'm not here to talk about my elf.
Perhaps we should get started.
Yes, let's.
Dahlia's told me the state of our house. Then you know our situation is grim, my lord.
No thanks to your sentinel. He's been getting the White Hills soldiers
It
drunk.
keeps them off their guard.
They think you're a bloody fool.
My lords, please. Oh, I'm a fool. At least I was there by Ethan's side when Ramsay stole.
I've told you. I was keeping an eye on the Bolton
You
soldiers.
should have been protecting your lord. Now Ethan's dead, and Ryan a hostage.
And what have you done to get him back? Nothing.
Because we have no army.
It's because you have no balls.
Bon.
I am your lord.
Of course. Apologies, my lord.
The Whitehills have my brother. We fight amongst ourselves, when we should be fighting them.
We'd need an army to win that fight. And we don't have one. Not anymore.
Summon our allies, then.
I'm afraid we have none left, my lord. We've heard little from the Glovers since the Ironborn took Deepwood Motte. Halsey's Helliver, Grayson and Brownbarrow were all slaughtered at the Twins, and the rest of our allies are terrified of the Boltons.
You forget the Glenmores. You'd be wed to Elena Glenmore already if not for the war. And her father is no coward. Now that you've returned, the marriage can proceed as planned.
The marriage? Well, much has changed. The Glenmores may no longer desire the union.
Lady Elena will decide for herself. Your betrothed is on her way here as we speak.
Lady Elena?
She's coming now.
He's barely recovered. Why is she coming here?
She means to pay her respects to your father. But it could also be a chance to solidify our arrangement. If she still wishes to marry, we'd have the allies we so desperately need.
Their army would become oathbound to Roderick.
And we could burn High Point to the fucking ground.
Yes, this marriage could be our chance.
Of course, we must hope Lady Elena still wants to marry Roderick. We're talking about a marriage, not an Ironwood contract.
Talia does have a point. I'm not the man I used to be.
You can still make her happy, Roderick. And she can do the same for you.
If Elena does come to Ironrath, she'll see those soldiers in the courtyard.
We starve them out, and they'll have to leave.
I'd rather they be lying around drunk than setting the stables on fire.
My lord, perhaps you could put an end to this tiresome dispute.
Occupez-vous-en, c'est-à-dire...
Just handle it.
Voilà.
We could keep them fed, but take away their wine.
Well, that'd be something at least.
Good. Now, if there's nothing more to discuss.
Pour les tuer aussi.
It's time to light the ironwood torches.
Ça, la guerre arrive
Yes,
direct.
my lady.
Welcome back, my lord. It's good to be back.
Gregor last lit these torches when his mother passed. Ironwood doesn't burn easily, he told me. But foresters have a way. And now we light them for him. And Ethan. How is your song coming?
Ethan always helped me with music. It's not the same without him.
You have to be strong, Talia.
Everyone knows how much Ethan meant to you. I'm sure it will honor him well. About Elena, I've sent a letter to Mira. The Tyrells hold much influence over the Glenmores. I don't know where things stand between her and Lady Marjorie, but maybe your sister can find a way to help.
Du coup, on va retourner vers... Ouais. Mira.
It's entirely ridiculous. If it's not the flowers, it's the food or the table settings. Is that the letter to the orphanage?
Yes, milady. It's nearly done.
Make sure to tell them we'll send all the leftovers. And something nice after that.
Je vous rendrai visite bientôt.
Lady Marjorie intends to visit again very soon.
Lovely. They'll be pleased to hear that. I had to borrow that from Father. Mine was stolen, can you imagine?
Oh mince, c'est moi qui l'ai volé tout à l'heure. Je pensais
I
pas.
wonder who it was. Oh, are there any more invitations to send, or are we finally done with the cursed things?
One more. An invitation to Sir Maynard.
Ah, yes. One of my father's favorite drinking companions.
À mon avis, j'aurai l'occasion de lui dire que c'est moi qui l'avais volé.
I have a letter for Lady Mira Forrester.
Thank you.
My pleasure, Lady Mira.
What is it, Mira?
It's from my mother. She asks that I help ensure Roderick's betrothal to Elena Glenmore remain intact.
How can you do that from 1,000 leagues away? Ah, it's my help she's after, isn't it? She's a bold woman. Most would shy away from asking such things.
Of course. She knows you're very influential.
She's not entirely wrong. A letter from me could encourage the Glenmores to honor the betrothal. But it wouldn't be very discreet. You'd be forcing their hand. That isn't the way I do things. You pushed me before and you saw the results.
J'ai fait une bêtise. J'aurais pas dû...
I'm sure your brother can secure the marriage on his own.
Merde. Eh ouais. Ça se retourne contre
I'd
moi.
better
Donc,
get going.
le choix que j'ai fait avant
Mira, we'll talk more later.
a bien empêché une action plus tard. Donc les choix ont bien des conséquences dans le jeu.
If Lady Marjorie wrote a letter...
Ah non, tu vas pas oser. Finir la lettre à Sœur Ménard, écrire une lettre à Léana Glenmore. Non. Non. Parce que ça va se retourner contre moi, c'est pas la peine.
I'm sorry, Roderick. Sir Maynard, You are hereby invited.
Mira, Lady Marjorie sent me to pick up the letters. Sir Maynard. The man's breath smells like a brew house. I was hoping I'd catch you at something slightly more exciting. A love letter, perhaps? Or a declaration of war? I know you're very busy with Lady Marjorie and all that's happening with your family. But I was hoping we could talk. If you don't mind.
What about?
Well, it's... We really should get these letters sent first. Do you need any help with those?
I've got them.
Bon bah, je vais m'arrêter là, parce que de toute façon ça sauvegarde à chaque étape. Et la prochaine fois on pourra continuer ce chapitre 2, et cet épisode 2 pardon, et le terminer en une session. Parce que c'est vrai que c'est pas très pratique de terminer des moitiés de des moitiés d'épisodes, mais bon, on essaiera de le terminer en une session. Voilà. Bah, j'espère que ça vous a plu. Moi, franchement, pour l'instant, j'aime beaucoup en fait. C'est très, ça se laisse jouer. Bon, le gameplay est pas, voilà, ça reste un jeu Telltale, donc c'est très limité au niveau du gameplay, mais il y a mine de rien, il y a l'air d'y avoir des choix qui ont des conséquences, donc ça c'est déjà pas mal. C'est pas souvent le cas en fait. Enfin, ou en tout cas, ça donne l'impression que c'est pas souvent le cas. Je sais pas, on verra. Je vous souhaite une bonne soirée, une bonne fin de week-end. Et à bientôt. Salut!